Hey guys, what is up? It is Christian here, and if you haven't already or you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up right now. Today's video, we are going to talk about my roommate horror story. I've been waiting to film this for like 6 months and the time has finally come. Now, just to protect the identity of people in this story, I am going to be using some fake names. I'm going to tell you about my roommate experience during a certain portion of my life that just ended. As many of you know, I'm not going to mention what happened, but if you follow me on social media at the Christian Pelosa, you know what has been going on for the past year. Alright friends, so while I was living in Florida, I started out living with 8 people in one place, and oh my god, I thought we all were gonna be great friends. I thought we were, and it wasn't gonna happen. You can't put that many gay men in one place and not expect like a fight to happen. Like I said, there was 8 of us, 3 were straight, 5 were gay. You know, we were winning, yes, period. I'm only talking about the gays. You know, I do me. I suffer from a very hard condition called RBF, known as resting bitch face. I just always look angry. I can't help it. It's just what I've been blessed with. Anyways, so my roommate, we're gonna call him William. And then we have my roommate Isaac, and then my roommate Patricia. And then we are gonna have my roommate, what should his name be? James. Wait, did I use James? Yeah. Well, the story's gonna get like up because I can't remember the names that I just used because I'm so scatterbrained. Alright, so my actual roommate, William, you know, I thought we were gonna be good friends and everything, and we were in the beginning. You know, he was really cool but very quiet and very reserved. You know me, I'm loud, boisterous, love to have a good time, party in the bar, girl, you know how I do. He just wasn't like. Also, when I came into the portion of that in my life, I was like newly single. Never wanted to do anything, never hung out, you know. And I already had made friends by the time I got to Florida. You know, I had my friends, so the minute I was done unpacking, I dipped, went out, hung out with them. You know, me and the girlies, we always got together. Shout out to the girlies who are watching this. Love you guys. And the whole apartment kind of just did not vibe with him, and I didn't like how he composed himself. He would always try so hard to be me. And it did come down to one time when I was, you know, in the dating game, and I started talking to somebody from a land called Australia. Tell me why William slid into this man's DMs after I just went on a couple dates with him, asking him if he could come over. Like, girl, no. So you know what I did? This is what I said. Dead ass. I said, I don't understand why he's entertaining you. I'm obviously better looking. Like, I'm a boss ass bitch. So anyways, that goes on, you know, we get into that fight. He goes home a lot, he calls his family, he doesn't know how long like he can be doing this like shit. Like, he doesn't know if he can put up with the worked in corporate before, but hasn't graduated college. I don't know. I don't question his life choices. I get really close with Isaac and Patricia. Yeah, Isaac and Patricia, we get really close. You know, we start bonding. I actually really bond with Isaac. I just like really loved him. He was a little good looking. Couldn't do that because it was my roommate. Isaac and Patricia, you know, we were tight. Patricia and I, you know, one time we spent a whole day together and we just bonded, whatever. However, I'm pretty convinced they were like in a relationship because they would come home together, go in their room and close the door and never come out, and like never talk to us unless we encourage them to come out. When I tell you, when one would wake up, the other would wake up. One would need to go to the grocery store, he needed to go to the grocery store. Like, they did everything together. They were literally the Stepford wives of the apartment. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I mean, I'm surprised y'all haven't pushed your beds together yet, but it's whatever. Like, y'all do you. So that happened. Basically, I don't know what caused William decided to move out and put in the group chat,
hey guys, I'm moving out. It's nothing against you all, but I hope you guys like have a good time.
I was like, bitch, whatever, none of us like you. You just don't want to be here because like it's just too much personality in this apartment. And you know me, I ran that shit, period. I don't even know. We're gonna call him Hansel, because I can't remember the name. So Hansel and I don't get along. Like, we just did not get along from day one. Like, it's always an episode of Bad Girls Club. Like, it was just me sitting there in the corner, and I felt like, you know, if he breathed too hard, he could get slapped. Just so petty, like, just grow up, bro. Hansel was known in the apartment for literally having a new flavor of the week, like Baskin Robbins, if you know what I mean, about his choice in men. It was like Gays R Us. There was a different boy coming in almost every week he was meeting and hooking up with on our couch. We had a smush couch. Do you? Go off, sis, whatever, period. So I started complaining and I was like, hey, I was literally sleeping. Oh my God. I could literally hear tongues like clapping together, like their tongues were clapping. Oh my God, my allergies are just literally bothering me so bad right now. Like I literally don't even know what I'm gonna do. I can hear heavy breathing. Oh my God, this is not happening right now. I wake up the next morning and he's in the kitchen. So I like walked in, I was like, hey bro, like not to be mean, but like if you're gonna have a little funsies on the couch, do you mind taking it to the bedroom? Because like, you know, I gotta sleep, I got work in the morning. And he was like, whatever. So this is where Patricia and Isaac start to not be my friend anymore. They like started acting brand new. So one day I come home, I notice Patricia's car is parked in front of our apartment and there's a bunch of clothes in the back seat. So my first guess is, oh my God, they're going home, like they're quitting. So I texted my good old roommate, Eric. Eric is his real name. Eric is my best friend. Love Eric. Like, that is my bro. That's my homie for life. Like, Eric, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Thank God that you roomed with us. I said, Eric, I'm like, yo, the Stepford wives are getting ready to move out. Like, they're packing up the car and everything. And sure enough, 10 minutes later, they're like, hey guys, our friend had some availability in his apartment. Bullshit. Your friend just arrived. Like, we know the tea, sis. Don't want to live with us. It's whatever. We don't like y'all. In that group chat, I said, it's my ass. Y'all are a bunch of lying heifers. So now it's down to me and Hansel. Great. So I just, you know, naturally start inviting all my friends over. Eric is friends with my friends. Yo, we all hang out together. We would play cards together and everything. Hansel just had like this attitude all the damn time. We're playing cards one night, really late at night. We were a little loud than normal. I didn't know that Hansel was in his room. The lights were out. I didn't see him come in at all. I decided, everybody, let's go home. Let's go to bed. Let's catch some rest so, you know, we can go have fun tomorrow all together as a crew. So I was told this the next morning. As I'm taking everybody home, allegedly, Hansel came out of his room and told Eric,
if you are that loud again and have people over past the time that you're allowed to have people, I'm calling security and having you guys fired.
the big brother moment happened to me because I didn't check the room to see if he was in the room. Eric was like, yo, like, let me let you know what Hansel said to me. Like, he wants to call security on us, bet, let him do that. But next time, I'm gonna call security when he has one of his new flavors spending the night over. That's not a part of our code. He can address it to me, and if he has a problem, he doesn't have to address you, he can address me. I don't know why he's scared of me. You wanna be like that? You wanna be like that? Hansel heard me complain about him, so he starts inviting over this girl and this guy. I don't know. They're so granola. They're so weird. And I come home and I just like got off like a 14-hour workday. I can literally hear the Glee Christmas soundtrack blasting. Please don't let this be our apartment. Walk upstairs. Wouldn't you know, it's them. I walk in and friend went to go turn on the TV and was like, why is there a passcode? And he goes, I had to put a passcode on it because Christian's a little and likes to talk I can't say it to my face. I'm not gonna let him use the TV. And I was like, bitch, grow up. I wasn't even talking shit. Like, I literally was just stating fact. Like, you are just mad. Hansel and I never spoke. Basically, I went all JWoww on him.
You want to get your ass beat, you get your ass beat. You can stay, get your ass beat.
When I heard him talking about me that night in front of everybody, and yeah. Then Hansel did not decide to stay in Florida and went back home. Only the strongest will ever survive. Moral of the story is, you can't put that many days in an apartment and not expect like fights to happen. That was like my roommate nightmare story. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And you want to hear more story times about my time in Florida, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.